There, it's recording now. Can you please repeat to me number 2, please?
Yes. Can you tell me where they are?
Very good. Now, let me type that. The lower, smaller letters. Can you tell me where they are? Very good. Number next.
Can you remember when you last changed it?
Change it. Change
It.
Change them or it?
It.
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 Question mark.
Question mark and okay. Next, number 4.
Do you have any idea how much it
With S at the end.
It costs. Okay, very good. And next, B.
I have no idea why it isn't working?
Why it isn't working. Okay. Next.
Okay. I don't know when I last changed it.
When I last changed it.
Changed it.
Okay. And number 3.
I wonder if I should buy 2 batteries.
Batteries. Okay, very good. Now, these answers that you have on the screen is what you're going to use on the next exercise.
Yep.
Yes, right there. So how can I do this? Right there. So you have these guys. Okay, so what's the first one?
Okay. Let me look at it. I might be the battery. Can you remember when you last changed it?
Okay. Right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A little smaller. There. Can you remember when you last changed it? Yes?
Yes.
Next. No, I can't.
No, I can't. I don't know when I last changed it.
Very good. There. Next.
Well, you definitely need a new one. Do you know which battery I should buy?
Do you have any idea how much it costs? No. Can you tell me where they are?
So we have another one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which battery should I buy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know which?
Yeah, okay.
Do you know which battery?
Yeah, I know, but I don't see it in these answers right here. So I think
No, we don't have it.
we don't have it. All right. So please
It
tell me
was
again.
the first one. It was the sample. Like
Yes, it
it
was
was
the
example.
example. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Right,
why.
Can you please repeat the answer to me?
Do you know which battery I should buy?
Which battery?
I should buy?
Oh, perfect. And next,
Do
Can
you
you tell
have any
me?
idea how much it costs?
Ah, yes.
next.
Can you tell me where they are?
Okay, and the last one.
I wonder if
I
I
wonder
should
if I
buy
should two batteries.
2 batteries.
There you go. Very good, guys. There are the answers. Do you have any questions?
No,
No.
I
No?
don't.
Mari Carmen, did you have a
No,
question?
no, that's okay. Thank
It's good
you.
now? All right, let's go for the next one. So here Tara wants to download some music from the internet. Rewrite the questions she wants to ask her friend Juan. Question number 1, can you download music on this website? Number 2, which website should I use? So there are the questions. Now we need to write them on the other form in the questions within questions.
Yeah.
Right there. Go ahead, let's begin. Can you tell me
Can you tell me which website I should use?
perfect? Next.
Do you know?
Number 3.
Do you know?
How?
How do I search for songs?
No,
Without do.
without the
Ah,
auxiliary.
yes. Oh, sí, sí. How I search for songs. How I search.
Yes, I suppose that in a conversation, in a normal conversation, you might change it to I, but remember that we use you as a generalization.
You sure?
Yeah.
You should.
To search
You
for songs.
search for songs.
Okay.
We don't have to change that one to first person since we're actually involving you in the
Like-
Conversation.
Correct.
first one.
We have a, like you said, right? A conversation. You say you're involving the other person or in
But
this
when
case,
you write,
yourself. But remember that when we have a normal conversation with a friend
it's correct. But
or
the
not a
formal
friend,
no.
yes, it's a very common generalization when you use you, but not referring to the second person, but you as a person in general,
Mhm.
That was my question.
right?
Okay, thank you.
So yes,
Okay.
you can change it. It's valid. You can say I, and the most common one will be you.
You.
Does
Mhm.
that is that okay? Does that sound okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Next, number 4.
Uh, do you have any
An
idea
idea.
if there's a charge for each song?
Songs.
If there's a charge
Search.
for each song, perfect. Next, number 5.
Do you know
Yeah.
our format is? Do you
How you pay for
download
songs?
the sounds? How you pay the sounds?
Yeah. What did this thing do? Oh, there it is. All right. Next, number
5.
5,
Bye.
right? Number 5. Do you know
Do you know what
how
format you
How you
download
pay for the songs?
for the songs?
for the sounds?
Okay. Next, number 6.
Can you
Can you
remember what?
remember
Okay.
Why it takes so long to download?
Number 6.
download?
No, what format
What format?
You
You download?
downloaded
Download.
the songs?
Down,
The something. Download.
download,
Loaded.
Download.
Loaded.
loaded,
Loaded. The
loaded.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7.
I wonder if I text
Why
why
It takes
it
takes
takes so long to download.
To download.
No.
load. Question mark?
No.
No.
No question mark. Very good. And number 8.
why is it
Why?
working? Do you know?
Do you know
One more
why
time.
it
you
isn't
know?
working?
Why
Why it isn't
Isn't
working?
working.
working? And question mark.
Yes.
Okay, there are the answers, guys. Very good. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
Yeah. No.
No? All right,
No,
now
that's okay.
the friend, the technical friend, is going to answer her. He's going to answer all of these questions in the same form, in a question within a sentence. Using the indirect questions. I'm sorry, the sentences. I don't know, I can't remember, I have no idea, and I'm not sure. Oh, wow. So let's go one by one. So number 8, number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is already there. I don't know. No, it's a different one,
If you
right?
can download.
Yes, it is different.
Why is, if I have 8, how come I have here different, all of them?
Good question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, what did I do? Download music on this website, download music on this website. Well, let's continue. So number 2,
Because it's the example we didn't write.
can you repeat this?
I think the first was the example.
That's what I said before. Maybe we can use I don't know or I have no idea, right?
I have no idea.
Ah, I see. I have, this is repeated.
Okay. Oh, yes, you're right.
All right, now we use either one of them. I don't know which website. Here we change it. We change it from I to you. Now this is a personalized answer. I don't know which website you should use. And we have a period at the ending of the sentence.
Yeah.
Next, number 2, I can't remember, or I have no idea how you search for songs. We eliminate the question mark.
But I
Next,
think, okay.
yes,
Okay, the Juan is talking, right? Maybe,
yeah,
maybe
Juan is talking.
I think is the first person, right? Well, because Juan is talking, so
Yeah, but we fall into the same
the same
topic.
rule. All right.
Yeah, the
all
same
right.
rule that we're generalization is generalization.
All right. All right.
How you search for songs. Number 4, if there is a charge for each song, what is the answer?
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm not sure if there's a charge for each song. And we erase question mark.
Yeah.
Next, I don't know. I can't remember. I have no idea, or I'm not sure. How you pay
You pay
songs.
for songs.
Next,
I don't remember what I can't remember what format you downloaded the songs.
The
in.
song.
This is answering a personal question.
I.
Yeah.
I can't remember what format I downloaded the songs in. Next,
I'm not sure why it takes so long to download.
and that's it. It's finished.
Yeah.
And the last one, why it isn't working.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure.
I have no
I
idea.
have no idea.
Or I
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
And that's it, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any questions or comments?
No.
No.
Oh, perfect. Let's continue. We actually spent 30 minutes on that. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's start with the next lesson. All right. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you read, please?
Yes. Lesson 8, coincidence.
Coincidence.
Coincidences.
Coincidences.
Yeah. What do you see in the picture?
The same dress?
Yes.
Is that the same girl?
No.
No.
No, it's not the same girl. So
Well,
two
twin?
different girls.
They lose the same book.
Yeah.
I think so, no?
Two different girls wearing the same dress.
Yes.
Yes.
But don't girls get mad when that happens?
Yes.
Yes.
It's embarrassed.
Laughing, huh?
It's so embarrassed.
All right. What do you see in the picture?
A man and a big structure.
A big structure, a monument.
Yes.
Yes.
Monument.
And a girl.
These are two different pictures, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
In
So
the
this
same
man
place.
took a picture in front of this monument, and this lady took another picture, and the same guy appeared on her picture.
Yeah. The second one is it was taken a little bit closer.
Yeah. Met and married 11 years later.
Oh
When they
yeah.
took the pictures, when they took the pictures, they didn't know each other.
After 11 years,
After 11 years, they met.
they got married.
Is that romantic?
Maybe.
Ladies, what do you think? Is that romantic? What do you think about coincidence?
Maybe. It's a nice way to meet people.
It might happen.
It might happen.
Well, yes, I think.
Yeah. What do you see in the picture?
Two
Taylor
trailers.
Taylor Swift, like a name of
I don't know how
artist.
they call the boxes from a trailer.
Trailer.
Okay.
Trainer.
The box is a trailer.
All right.
So is there a coincidence here?
Yeah.
no.
No, they are
No.
no, they are different.
Yes. No, of course, the
What's the
coincidence.
coincidence?
They have the name of a famous
The name.
singer.
Oh, maybe.
They're they are making up the name of a famous artist, right?
Yes.
Mm.
What about this? Is that coincidence?
And the color.
The same color.
In color. Very good. What about this one?
Really?
Okay, the lines.
He is wearing like a ground in the corner.
After this
Yeah.
picture, I will never use this shirt again.
All right.
What about this picture?
Oh, that's excellent. That is a good photograph.
I think that one is on purpose.
Yeah, it looks on purpose, right? It seems
Good,
like it's
huh?
looking. Almost nobody reads like this with a book
Mm-mm.
holding up in the air. It's tiring.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what do you think about the looks? How does it look?
Looks very nice.
It's a nice coincidence, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever heard, seen, or witnessed a coincidence?
Well, yes, I think I did.
Yeah, what happened?
For example, with the girls that were the same dress as the other one, they might, I don't remember exactly, but I think they got a little bit angry.
Uh-huh, maybe. But
Uh-huh.
have you seen that happen? You personally?
Yes, I have, yes.
All right, what do you see here?
Right.
6 and 3 and 5.
What? Can you repeat that, Kamari?
Okay, we can see 6, 5, and 3 points in each dice.
Yeah, we see dice.
Yes,
And everyone is facing 6 on the
6,
face up.
Yes.
5, and 3.
Face up.
6, 6, and 6.
And 5, 5, 5, and 3, 3, and only 1,
5,
4.
5, 5. Yes. Awesome. What are the most common coincidences?
6.
6 and 5.
I know, I'm talking in general. In
All
life.
right.
What are the
6.
most common coincidences?
Number 6.
Wearing the same color of somebody else's t-shirt
And
at a party.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Wearing the same clothes as somebody else. What else?
Clothes. Maybe the same shoes.
The same shoes. Okay.
The same car, maybe.
the same
color.
form, the same shape.
The same shape.
Yes, it's a cube. They are cute. And what else?
Maybe the same motorcycle.
All right. Now listen. We asked people, have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? So listen to these 2 stories and check what the coincidence is. What do they talk about? Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? Emma Rivers.
Oh, yeah, I think life is full of coincidences. I remember one time I had just met my husband-to-be and we hadn't known each other long. Well, he was showing me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years, a college friend who'd moved to Spain, Jerry. Anyway, there we were, looking at these photos when the phone rang, and you'll never believe it, it was his friend Jerry. He just called out of the blue.
Glenn Hutt.
Actually, yeah. One thing that sticks in my mind is years ago, I was out in the Australian outback, driving through the desert. One night, I had set up camp and was cooking, and this van appeared out of nowhere with 2 guys in it. It was nice to have company because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days. I'd got on this trip by myself, you see. Well, it turned out one of them had graduated from the same college I did. Small world, huh?
Okay. Did you listen to the audio? Okay.
Yes.
Was it clear? Very good.
Yeah.
Who had Emma recently met?
Oh, the husband's
Her
friend.
husband?
The
Her
husband's friend.
Her husband?
Her husband or her husband friend?
Her
What
husband.
coincidence did she experience?
He called them
He-
while they were speaking about him.
And
Who called them?
He was wearing the same blue t-shirt and something like that.
Yeah, he was wearing the same shirt.
Yes.
Where did Glenn go?
To the river.
to Spain?
To Spain? What coincidence did he
No.
experience?
No. Glenn was the one guy from the second audio. He went
Mm,
to
yeah.
Okay.
he went to a trip in
Australia.
Yes, in
Australia,
Australia,
right?
desert, to the desert.
Would you like to listen again?
Yeah.
All right, listen again.
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? Emma Rivers.
Oh, yeah, I think life is full of coincidences. I remember one time I had just met my husband-to-be and we hadn't known each other long. Well, he was showing me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years. A college friend who'd moved to Spain, Jerry. Anyway, there we were, looking at these photos when the phone rang. And you'll never believe it. It was his friend Jerry. He just called out of the blue.
Glen Hutt.
Actually, yeah. One thing that sticks in my mind is years ago, I was out in the Australian outback, driving through the desert. One night, I had set up camp and was cooking, and this van appeared out of nowhere with two guys in it. It was nice to have company because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days. I'd got on this trip by myself, you see. Well, it turned out one of them had graduated from the same college I did. Small world, huh?
All right, guys. So go ahead and ask each other. Yes, you guys work together and ask each other the questions, please.
All right.
Who had Emma recently met? The husband to be?
I think the husband friend, and when the phone rang, the amazing coincidence is it was that the photo that they were looking at, it was the husband friend on the phone. Right?
Is that it, guys?
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. Where did Glenn go?
They went to desert in Australia.
Yes, Australian outback going to the desert.
What coincidence did he experience?
They graduated in the same school or college.
From the same college.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
the two guys appear in a van, and the surprise was when he noticed that the guy was graduated from the same school, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that? Perfect. Now let's listen, and I'm going to show you the stories. And when you see the stories, read them at the same time you listen to the audio. Are you ready?
Yes.
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? Emma Rivers.
Oh, yeah, I think life is full of coincidences. I remember one time I had just met my husband-to-be and we hadn't known each other long. Well, he was showing me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years. A college friend who'd moved to Spain, Jerry. Anyway, there we were, looking at these photos when the phone rang. And you'll never believe it. It was his friend Jerry. He just called out of the blue.
Glen Hutt.
Actually, yeah. One thing that sticks in my mind is years ago, I was out in the Australian outback, driving through the desert. One night, I had set up camp and was cooking, and this van appeared out of nowhere with two guys in it. It was nice to have company because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days. I'd got on this trip by myself, you see. Well, it turned out one of them had graduated from the same college I did. Small world, huh?
There.
Teacher,
Yes, mister.
I would like to ask about three expressions. Husband to be,
Yes, husband to be. It's husband to be. Will be husband.
all right.
Future husband.
Future husband, all right. The other one, it is, excuse me. Oh my God, I lost it. He just called out of the blue. The blue
out of the
means
blue.
out of the
This is an
blue.
idiom.
Yeah.
You've never heard this idiom.
Yes, I've heard them, but this one I
Okay.
don't know.
Out of the blue, it's the same as the another idiom that is called once in a blue moon. Very rarely. Very rare.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that's the, I think I have another one. Excuse me. Is this one thing that sticks in my mind is something appears or something is bothering me or something that is in my mind.
Yes. Something that sticks in my mind is that something that is always in your mind. For example, we ask these people the question, have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? So that's the question. Yes. So we in the audio, this question is asked to Glenn. Glenn listens to the question and answers. Yes, actually, yes. One thing that sticks in my mind is, so that
Yes.
means that the story is always in his mind.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're very welcome, mister. Now, there's a story.
Have
Who had Emma recently met?
Her husband to be.
Her husband to be.
Husband to be.
What coincidence did she experience?
They were talking about Jerry and Jerry called them.
Yes, they were talking about Jerry and Jerry Coleman. Very good. So let's see. Showing me photos of an old friend when the phone rang and it was his friend Jerry. So that's the coincidence. Good. What about Glenn's going with Glenn? Where did Glenn go?
To Australia.
To desert from, yes,
Southern
Australia.
outback.
The Australian
It was in
outback.
Australia. Oh,
Yeah, driving through
driving
the
to the desert.
All right, good. What coincidence did he experience?
A van appeared and parked by, and one guy was from the same college he used to go.
Yeah, this van appeared out of nowhere with
Appeared
two
out of
guys in it.
nowhere, two guys in it.
One of them
I
had
Turned out
probably
one
in
of
this
them
case in
graduated from the same college I did. That's a coincidence. What do you think about that?
When like when something happens like in the first example, sometimes I got scared. I got a nerve and
You
a
do?
lot of goosebumps. Yeah, because it's really weird. It's like, I know you're talking about me and I'm gonna call you so you can stop talking.
What about you guys? Rocio, Antonio, Mari, Cynthia. We're missing Mago and Adriana, right? I think they're not coming
Yes.
today.
I'm thinking
Yes.
on it, but I think it happened maybe to me, but I try to imagine when.
But what do you think about their stories? Are they interesting? Are they
Yes.
common?
Yeah.
Not common?
I think the first one is common. It's more
The first one
common.
is common, and the second one?
Yes. Not at all.
No.
No, not that common.
Not at all.
Well, depends. If they bought her from Australia, they got possibility. But if they
Believe it or not, a coincidence that is very common is when you go to another city
yeah.
to work, for vacation, for any other reason that is not vacation,
But you
or even
can't
on vacation.
listen people.
And in that city, you run into a friend from your same
Oh,
neighborhood,
yes.
from your
Yeah.
same school,
Yes, yes, that's
from your
common.
same circle, and you run into this person. And that's pretty common.
Yes, it's
Now, have you ever experienced anything like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess, but I can't recall.
Have you ever heard of anything similar?
Yeah, of course.
You have, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the story. Complete the answers and use the anecdotes above to help you. Number one, can you read Rocio, please? Number one.
Okay, what did Emma find out about Jerry?
What is the answer?
He
Guys?
He
Nobody?
had a
He
friend.
went to Spain years ago.
No,
went?
he had a
No.
friend.
From
He had a
Mm,
friend who or that went to Spain years ago.
He
Yes.
went.
Jerry had a friend?
Who went to Spain years ago.
So he had a
Oh,
friend.
He had.
who
he had
No, he had to Spain. No.
he had a friend
He had a
who
friend.
moved to Spain. No, not went, moved.
Mhm.
move up, move on, or move up.
Moved to.
Like that.
Mhm.
He had a friend who moved to Spain. So Jerry is the husband to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
True.
Wait a second.
Where
Jerry is
Emma's
the
husband-
friend, and not the. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
My
yeah.
mistake. Yeah. Jerry.
Were Emma's husband and Jerry close?
But they haven't seen each other in years.
Yes, but they haven't seen.
They haven't seen.
Yeah, and the first one I would change it. We can say he had moved, or we can also say he moved. Better if we say he moved.
Moved?
Yeah.
He moved to Spain.
Moved to Spain. And number two, yes, but they haven't seen to each other.
In years.
Mm,
Yes.
Yes.
Seen to each
It's
other.
not
Would that be correct?
No, I don't think so.
It sounds strange.
They haven't
Yeah.
seen.
Do we usually put
Talked.
together
Yeah,
thing with
talked.
the preposition to? What did you say, mister?
We can change it.
Or meet, met.
They haven't talked to each
No.
other.
Now
Talk to,
that is better.
Yeah.
Talk
Having
to each
talked
other.
to each other.
Number three, why was Glenn alone?
Because he
He
went.
He went
He went on the
He
trip.
went. Or he was.
on the trip by himself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to show you this. This is the pictures of the story. Number four, why was Glenn happy to have company?
Because he haven't talked to anyone in years.
Haven't?
Days.
Mhm. In
Haven't
days,
talked.
Haven't talked to anyone
To
in
anyone
days?
in days.
Days.
All right, now I'm gonna show you the stories and check the answers. There are the stories. Now, can you check the answers, please?
Yes, he
Spoken. Instead of talked.
talked.
you say spoken.
Spoken.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go for the number one. What did Emma find out about Jerry? Show me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years.
In years,
A college friend
who
who
moved to
moved to
Spain.
Spain.
To Spain.
Went to Spain.
So, who'd moved? What is that?
Who had moved.
Who had
Moved.
Yeah, they're using past perfect in all sentences.
Had moved to Spain. Number two, were Emma's husband and Jerry close? Yes, but they haven't.
Hadn't.
They
Spoken.
hadn't.
Hadn't.
They hadn't. Continue.
Talked. No.
Spoken.
Spoken.
Or
Spoken or seen. Seen or spoken.
Or seen.
Spoken.
Spoken. Yes, that's okay.
And number three would be because he
Number three, yeah.
yeah.
All right. How do you find it?
Yeah.
I
he
had gone.
He had gone.
He had gone.
He had gone.
Had gone. He had gone to the
On a
trip by himself. And the last one, number four.
He hadn't.
He hadn't
Hadn't
talked.
Spoken.
spoken.
He
hadn't
hadn't
spoken.
talked but spoken.
There
Wait, what?
would there be a difference if we say talked or spoken to?
No, it's okay.
It's like the same, right?
Spoken.
Yeah, spoken to anyone in days. So there are your answers. And what are we using? Like Mr. Valles mentioned it, we are using
Past
The
perfect.
past perfect.
the past perfect tense. We use the past perfect tense for a past action already finished when another past action
That
happens.
actually happened.
So when we have two events, the two events are in the past, but one event is older. So we have two past events, one older and one more recent. But we're going to see that again. For the past action that started in the past and continued up to a given time in the past. Now we have the examples right here. This example.
Mhm.
After the film had started,
Yeah.
We arrived.
yes, so both events are in the past. So we can say last Friday, but we arrived at 8:30 and the film started at 8. Okay, let's go for the next one. This example, I had never seen him for 5 days. That means this person saw him
During.
yesterday or the day before.
All right.
But we're not gonna go for the last two. That's a different topic. So let's go for some more examples. This is a timeline. We have the past, now, and the future.
Future.
Yes? All right, so today is Tuesday, am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Today is Tuesday. Good, I was going crazy. Meeting last Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning, of course. Last Monday at 8 o'clock. There is Monday, 8 o'clock a.m. meeting. It's in the past because today is Tuesday. Arrival time, 8:15, like a good Mexican. All right, so my arrival time is later. So the sentence cannot have both of them at the same time. They happen at a different time. And this one is older. So the sentence is, the meeting had started by the time I arrived.
By the time I arrived.
So what we have is the simple past for the most recent event and the past perfect for the older event. Good.
Give me 1 second, teacher, to take a
Yes, mister.
screenshot.
You can minimize the video panel,
There we go.
the camera panel. Do you know that? Mr. Valles?
What?
You can minimize the video panel.
Yeah, I'm minimizing it.
All right. Where we all see our faces, that panel, you can minimize it, take your screenshot, and then open the video panel again.
All right.
All right. So I have more examples, but I'm going to erase one that is incomplete. This one is incomplete. I don't want to study it. What I want to check is this one. I went there after I had completed the task. So I have my simple past, I went, and my past perfect, I had completed. So what is the most recent event?
I went there.
I went.
And the older event?
I had completed.
The task.
Completed. That's what I wanted to see, right? All right. Next, my father and mother had been married, past perfect, for 2 years when I was born. So what is the most recent event?
Was born.
I was born.
And the older event?
Had been married.
Yes. Good. The next one, he went to England. I'm sorry, until he went to England, he had never spoken English. So he went, and then we have
Had never
He had never spoken.
there. And what's the newest event, the most recent event?
He went.
He went.
And the older event would be
He had never
Had never spoken.
And then you had studied hard last year. This is a different one.
Yeah, he would have passed.
Yes. But what I want you to see is that one of them has there is a sequence in the time of the event, okay? Use the past perfect to talk about things that happened before an event in the past. Let's take a look. Can you read, please, Antonio?
Yeah, I had set up camp and I was cooking. I'm sorry, and was cooking. And this man appeared out of nowhere.
This is Glenn's story, right?
Yeah.
Notice how we have here 3 tenses. I had set up camp.
Then the past
Was
continuous.
cooking.
And then we have
Was
Uh,
cooking.
Was cooking.
and then we
Uh-huh.
have
Van
This man
appeared.
appeared.
Here.
appear.
Van
Van
appeared. So what are
appeared.
we doing? He is narrating a story in progress.
Yeah.
First
I was
and
cooking
next.
and this van
Final.
appeared. But
Yeah.
what happened before this event? Was cooking and this van appeared, which is this was cooking.
Hmm.
What happened before that? Before that, he had set up camp.
He had set up.
The van
Camp.
appeared.
So first he had set up camp. And 2
Then
hours
was cooking.
he started cooking.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
And 10
started
minutes
cooking.
later, 10 minutes after he started cooking, he was still cooking and the van appeared. Correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
We also use the past perfect to give explanations or reasons why things happened. Context. That's what we're doing. Background. It was nice. Here. It was nice to have company because
I hadn't spoken.
I hadn't
Hadn't
spoken
spoken.
to anyone in days. So this is background. Yes, he hadn't spoken to anyone. And when these guys appeared, it was nice to have company.
Mm,
Yes,
yes.
good. Now, questions in the past perfect. Had you gone by yourself? Yes,
Yes.
I have.
And in the negative case, had you gone by yourself? No,
No, I
I
haven't.
Hadn't.
hadn't.
Or hadn't.
Now, let's take a look at Emma's story. I had just met my husband-to-be, and he was showing me photos when the phone rang. This is Emma's story. We have the same situation. First, we have past perfect.
I had.
I have
Uh-huh.
just
Then
met
we
my
have
husband to be.
He was
He
showing me
was
photos.
showing me photos.
Photos.
And then we have
Phone rang.
Phone.
phone rang.
When the
Again,
phone
what are we
rang.
have? What's happening here? Why do we have all of those things? Because we are narrating a story.
Okay, and the
Yes.
same.
So he was showing me photos. when the
Why?
phone rang.
Mhm.
It's what's happening here in the story. And I mean, in the illustration, look at that.
Mhm.
He
Yeah,
was showing me photos when the phone rang.
yeah.
But what happened before this? Before this,
I had.
She had
she
just
had
met
met. She had just
her husband to be.
I
This
have a
one-
really serious question about
Go-
that.
Go ahead, mister.
How can you just meet your husband to be?
Yeah.
In this case, in the contextual side of
Yeah.
things,
Yes.
when you talk about these type of stories, it means recently, maybe a few days, a few weeks,
Yeah.
when
Sure.
they weren't engaged yet.
Okay.
It's another way to say when I met the man that was going to be my husband.
Okay, right.
Yes.
I got it.
Or in our cases, men, is when I met my future wife.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
met her. We don't
Mhm.
engage immediately. We don't become fiancés. but we just met. We become acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe
Sure.
we run into each other in a restaurant. Maybe we talk about going to a party or something like that. It's just getting to know. That's what they're doing. They're getting to know each other. They are not engaged. That's why
Very nice.
I had just met.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. And questions with the past perfect? Oh, I'm sorry, the background. The past perfect is often used to give explanations or reasons why things happen. Jerry was a college friend he hadn't seen in years.
Yes.
So here, Jerry was. He hadn't seen. He had moved. Now, what is one thing older than the other one? Actually, being a friend is not a one-time event, but she's only referring to the moment of the story.
That was happening in that moment.
In that moment, yes, Jerry was a college friend and her husband-to-be hadn't seen him in years because that's what happened before that date. And before that, Jerry had moved to Spain. Had they been in touch? Had they been in touch?
No, they hadn't.
No, they hadn't.
Where had he moved to?
To Spain, that's what
To
what she
Spain.
said.
Very good. Do you have any questions?
No.
Easy.
Easy. The most recently event is when we use the verb to be. And in the
Sorry, what?
second is the verb to be, no? The first event.
No,
No? This is the last?
nope.
Not always?
No, not always we use the verb to be.
No.
Okay, once. Jerry
We only
was.
use the verb to be when we talk about the verb to be, only.
Only that.
No, this is the present perfect, past perfect. Yes, I get it. But in the, I was thinking in the last exercise.
In this,
Yes. He
once again,
was
we are
showing.
narrating a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, this lady, Emma Rivers,
Okay.
is telling us what was happening when that coincidence happened.
Okay.
Yes. So this is context.
That's why, yes. In the moment that he was showing the photos, maybe in the iPad or maybe in the wallet or something, something happens in that moment.
Yes.
In this case, the phone rang.
Yeah, very good. But I have more examples. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now complete the sentences using past perfect tense. Only past perfect. The fire
Has already reached.
Had already reached.
already
Had already reached.
Past had already reached.
Number two.
Just mean went to prison because
he had
stolen.
He had stolen.
He
Stolen.
had
A lot
stolen.
of money.
Stolen. Number three.
Helen went to bed after she
She had watched.
her favorite TV
Had
program.
watched.
Number four.
My father brought the new
He had tried.
He had tried it a few times.
Right? Oh my goodness.
When I go to the party,
We die.
Everyone
Tried.
Number five.
had begun.
Everyone had
Begun.
Begun.
Gone.
Lorenzo
Number six.
had eaten.
Had eaten.
Had eaten.
Number seven.
It had snowed. Snowed.
Snowed.
Snowed.
Snowed.
No. Yes. Number eight.
Snowed. Okay, Beatrice
She
hadn't
Studied.
hadn't studied.
Studied.
Number nine.
Luxembourg
Had left.
Had left. The windows
Had left.
Had
Left.
I
left.
know. The windows open.
Let's
Look,
check. that.
somebody left the window.
Number 1,
Okay.
by the time the firemen arrived. So this is past perfect.
Yeah, had broken.
Number 2, Joe Smith went. And the other one is past perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, yes.
Ellen went.
Mm,
She had watched. My father bought. Sonia
good
got.
past.
Got.
Uh-huh.
Lorenzo before I
Oh,
opened.
okay.
Opened.
There
There
was.
was
Was.
Beatriz didn't
Didn't
pass.
pass.
Look, somebody windows open. Where is
Okay,
the other?
left.
left.
No, there is no other event.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
And because we don't have another event, we leave it in simple past.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yes, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
but the last one, number 10, by the
Number
time
10.
the police arrived,
The burglar
burglary
had broken
had
Broken.
broken
Into
into
my
my
neighbor's
neighbor's house, no?
Had broken.
because we
Mhm.
have the police arrived.
Yeah, the police arrived.
Right.
Good?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, next. I have one more. Now you guys work on it. Okay, let's see. Rocio, 11, Antonio, 12, Mari Carmen, 13, Alberto, 14, Cynthia, 15, and then continue. Rotate the sequence, please. Write it on the screen, the answers.
Okay.
Mine was just 14.
Yes, only 14. And then after you finish with 14, you would be 19. In other words, Rocio, please do
Yes.
11 and 16.
11 and what?
16.
15? Okay.
No, 16.
16.
Okay.
And Antonio,
Yeah,
12
12.
and 17.
Puedo
Alright.
escribir.
Mari Carmen,
Mande. Yes, but
13 and
I can
18.
write. I can write here.
Do it in the chat. Or actually, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Alberto, for Mr. Valles,
Yes.
14 and 19. And Cynthia, 15 and 20. Now, Mari Carmen, on the top of your screen,
Yes, I
Take care
know.
from TV.
Dice a note. Yes. Oh, ya. Yes. Ajá.
but Mari Carmen,
Mande.
on the top, on the top of your screen, you should see a small green bar and a
Yes.
button that says View Options. Click on View Options.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
When you click on View Options, another bar will appear going down.
Mhm.
On that bar, you should need to look for Annotate or Anotar.
Yes.
You see it?
Mhm.
Click on it, and a third bar will appear, a long horizontal bar. And on that one, you will see text.
Ah, yes, I got
Click on
text.
text.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Ah, we have two, ¿verdad?
Very good. And Cynthia, the last one. Do you have it?
I can see the last one.
Oh, you can't see it. Okay, I'll do it for you. What's on the view? What's on? What's blocking your view? And what happened to the 17? Antonio? Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. Very good, guys. Really good. Hadn't visited, had forgotten, had hidden. Those had hidden.
With WD. Hiding.
Hidden. And drunk, had lost. There you go, guys. Very good. Now we need to check when do we use the simple past. Remember, we use the past perfect when we have two events in the past and one happened more recently. So the most recent event is a simple past event and the older event is the past perfect event. So number one, what I want to see is what happened first and what happened later. So the crew inspect the site before they start filming.
Started.
So what the verb inspect and the verb start and the context. What is the context telling me? The context telling me that before. So that means that this is the older event. Right? And start is the new one. So if I have inspect as the older event, what do I use? Simple past or
Past
Perfect.
perfect.
Past perfect.
past perfect? Had inspected.
Had inspected.
Expected.
And then before they
Started.
are easy, right?
Yeah.
Number two, the director cast Sonia Silva even though she never acted in a movie before. So now I have this clue before. So what is the older event?
The director.
The director cast.
She never acted in a movie before. That means this is the older event.
She had never acted.
So the director casted
Never
cast
Sonia Silva even though she
had never
acted.
acted
in a movie.
Yeah.
All right, number three. We saw that the designers already prepared the costumes before the actors begin arriving. So what is the other event? Once again, I have this little expression. So what is the other event?
The
Prepare the
designers
costumes.
The
customs
Had already prepared.
prepared
customs.
the customs
had
for
already
the
prepared.
actors began
Prepare
the costumes
arriving.
before the actors
actors
Began
Began.
arrive.
Yes, began
arrive.
arriving.
Easy, guys. Now let's see. Let's work in teams.
Super easy.
It's
Super easy.
confused.
Yes, Mari Carmen. Yes, super easy.
Super
Always.
I like Mari Carmen's attitude. All right, I want two volunteers. Who want in teams of two? Who wants to do number 4?
I did. I wanted.
Go ahead, Antonio. Who else? One more. It would be in teams.
Me.
Go ahead, Rocio. Rocio and Antonio talk to each other. Work as a team and solve number 4.
Okay.
And number 4 is using 2 lines. Okay, so you know, right there. That's number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
When Sonia
This is
Right.
that's the older event, right?
Yeah, the
Red
older event.
lines.
Red lines.
At red lines. It was so
I think the older
pretty.
event is
It
the
was so
sheet.
pretty. That's
Oh,
nice.
no. No,
It's
the
No,
older
it's-
event is the memorizing.
Yes.
Yes, that's the older event.
Yeah. So the previous event, it was when she read.
When Sonia, no?
Red
When
her
she
lines.
read.
Uh-huh.
So in the first line, we're going to use the past simple.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the second one is going to be the past perfect.
Past perfect.
So when Sonia read her lines, what?
It was obvious that she had memorized
Memorized.
them
Through.
thoroughly.
Right then. Very good, guys. Really good. Okay. A couple more volunteers.
They had decided to stop filming when they saw that the sun went down. It's correct.
Hold on a second. Please work with somebody else. Who wants to work with Cynthia?
They saw that the
Go ahead, Mari
sun.
Carmen. Mari Carmen,
Yes.
Cynthia, talk to each other and solve number 5, please.
Okay. They decided
They
to
had-
stop.
They had decided
to stop. So
Remember to talk to each other. Yes.
that
and
the
decide
sun
on what is
went down.
went down.
You mean that they have
Or-
to talk each other to decide which is the
Yes.
first event?
Or what do you
Yes.
think, Mari Carmen?
Okay. Wherever.
I think it had decided and then went, but I don't know.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you because the first part, this is a self-film meal. This is an event, the first event. They decided to stop filming when they saw that the sun had gone down. No,
Had gone
had gone
down.
Yes, it's vice versa.
Mr. Valles wants to say something. I can see it in his eyes.
Don't worry, I'm just thinking about it because it's kind of confusing.
Yes?
I
All right.
I don't know.
Yes, I'll give you a hint.
I don't know what happened first.
A clue.
A clue
When they
When they
saw.
saw,
That marks the sequence. What happens first and what happens later.
when they saw that the sun had gone down. Yes, this is the second one. This is it.
That the
That's perfect.
sun had gone, Mari Carmen?
Yes, I think so. Yes, because this is the second action activity.
So when you have the
Situation.
expression when, remember that one event is first than the other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so what made them decide to stop filming?
When they saw the sun
That
had went
So
down,
what happened
gone
first?
down. Yes,
What happened first then?
they
The
decided
The decision
They
happened first.
decided to
the
stop
decision.
So
Yes,
they decided first at 6 p.m. and the sun went down at 7 p.m.
yes, you're right.
maybe.
This is
I'm not sure.
this is a good option,
And
but
how can they decide
Well,
to stop filming
they have
if the
decided.
sun hasn't gone down?
well,
Not the
well,
first is the sun.
I can see that
First.
they have something that they decided in the moment. So they saw something that the
happens before.
sun, so we can follow up the line. So the first
sun
thing that
went
happened
down.
is that they saw
The
the
sun
sun
The
had
sun
gone down.
down.
The sun had
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 gone
gone.
gone.
Had gone.
Mhm.
So that means
So
Down.
that's
decided.
when
Then
they
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 decided
decided.
to stop filming.
Yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, now the only one left is Mr. Valles. Number 2. But pick
yes.
your teammate. You have the chance to pick whoever you want. Who do you want?
Let's say Antonio.
Antonio.
All right.
Well, please work together.
We have by the time, so this implies that something happened after another thing. So that's how we can see that the thing that happened at the end, the last thing that happened was filmed, the second
Okay.
sentence. So we can say most of the music score had been written.
Yes,
What do you
because we
think?
have the clue. The clue, well, we have the second scene, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Exactly.
Actually the clue, mister, is
Most
by
of
the
the-
time.
By the
By
time.
the
By the
time.
time.
Roger said it. He said it
Yes.
perfectly. By the time means that this is the last event.
The last.
They have him.
So if this is the last event, it means it's the most recent event.
The
Uh-huh.
ones the time
This is
indicators that
called-
we use for past
Was
perfect, we can use
written.
by the time, when, after, and I think I'm missing one, isn't it?
Right now, it's like this for you guys to find
Yes,
the context. But the
because
next
look,
activity I have for you, it will be a bit more complex without
Okay.
this time marker.
Okay.
It will be pure context where you will have to decide what's first and what's later.
even though the verb is in the past participle written.
Have.
They're not
Writ-
talking about a verb in that case.
No, yes, I know,
Have been.
Had been written.
Have been written.
Great.
Yes. Now,
Mhm.
Rocio, Mari Carmen, Cynthia, work together, and can you please give me number 7?
Okay. The action scenes were great since the director
Since
I can see the
had
last
I think
hired
part.
I think the clue is since, right?
since, yes.
Yes.
This is a have. Had been
Had
great.
been.
Had been great.
And I can see the other part.
The director
What's blocking your view?
hired the best
I don't know
stuntman.
why.
Computer.
Your computer taskbar?
Yes.
Yes. You can
I think so.
exit. You can exit the full
I
screen.
can see the second sentence.
Yeah.
The
Exit
number
the full-
7.
exit
Director
the full
hired
screen.
the best
There's a
stuntman.
button on the right corner, right top corner. It says view. Click on view and it will display more options. And click on it, click on where it says exit full
Side
screen.
by side. Full screen.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Continue, please.
So had been great.
Had been great since the director
Since the-
hired the best stuntman.
Hired the best.
Hired the best. The
Has
second is the simple past. Yes.
hired.
Yes,
All
hired.
right. Gentlemen, do you agree with the ladies?
The action
defer.
scene.
Yes or yes?
I defer.
Yes or yes? Alberto and Antonio, please.
Actually,
yes, go ahead.
Antonio, you start. Go ahead.
Yes, I
Okay,
know.
because you said we have to see the context, right?
Yes.
So they talking about the great scenes. The action scenes is what they were great since the director, right?
I don't know. And the director
Has hired the
Had
best
hired them.
stuntman, because I mean, to actually start filming something, you have to hire all your
Personnel
staff.
or your
Yeah,
staff.
all your staff. So if you don't have the best stuntman,
Yes,
how your action scenes can be great. So hiring the people is
is
first
before. Okay,
than
yes.
actually filming the movie.
Ladies, do you agree
premiering
with the
it.
gentleman? No, they don't want to agree with you.
I don't know how to create a movie.
But
we
the gentlemen
heard
are correct. Yes.
we
Okay.
heard their,
According to the context, no?
their ego.
No, the first is had hired. Yes, that's the other event. And the second, the most recent event is the action scenes.
Okay.
Yes, ladies? Because Mr. Valle said it. First, you hire the people. Then you film the scenes.
Right.
Mm,
Yes, now Cynthia agrees. Very good, very good. You want one more activity like this or no more?
Yes, yes,
Want the
Yes.
homework?
Can you go? Okay, no, never mind. I got it. I did.
Right there, mister. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Thank you.
Next.
All right.
There, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And there are 5 of you. So let's see. I need one more person. Okay, let's see. Cynthia, pick your teammate, please. No, actually, we have no more time, so we need to hurry up. No, we're out of time.
Are you sure? Oh, yes. We are 3 minutes.
ah,
We're 3 minutes
All
over.
right. Go
Oh,
ahead
yes,
and,
we have 3 minutes
this will be
over.
for practice, but the actual homework is this.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to see
Okay.
time markers,
Okay.
and you have to read the context alone. Okay?
Yes.
okay.
Again, I will remind you, you're always welcome to do it in teams. You're always encouraged to talk to your classmates outside of class, before class, to check your answers. If you have a doubt and you don't want to ask me, your teacher, you can ask your classmates.
All right.
Yes? So if you want to do this and you get stuck, and before you want to ask me, you want to ask your classmates, you're welcome. In fact, you're
Okay.
encouraged. Talk to your classmates.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, so you can do this. I will take a screenshot of this and share it on the WhatsApp group, and this will be the homework. This and more, because this is a little bit more
Complex?
complex. Not
So-
this one, but this. This, and that's it. And tomorrow we'll check the answers, and we'll continue with this activity and the listening activity. And then we'll
Alright.
And now it begins, as you see, a bit more complex topics.
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
Very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So how was the class, guys?
It was good.
Okay.
Good. It
That's
was
okay.
really
Good.
nice.
Thank you.
I really enjoy this topic, same as conditional, so I really love
Yeah. We didn't, well, I try not to touch the mixed conditional, but I think I did that by mistake, but it won't happen again. But yes, we will eventually reach the mixed conditional.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Do you have any questions, guys?
Yes, teacher. I'm missing one screenshot. The second, the first exercise, the first practice exercise with the perfect tenses, the one that comes from 11 to 20, I think.
This one?
The next one. Next screen. Next.
Thanks, Alberto, for catch these screenshots.
You're welcome. The next one, the one with the practice. I think it's after
This?
Next.
the one after this. Yes, thank you. The one before, please.
This one.
Thank you. Yeah, I missed this one. I was catching flies.
Finished?
Yes.
Did you catch this one, mister? All right, ready?
Can you
Yeah.
go back, please, to the one I was missing? It didn't say it well. Thank you. Thanks. There we go.
You're welcome, guys.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the class.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
I did.
Thanks.
If you don't have any questions, have a great
Yeah.
night, and I will see you tomorrow.
All right.
Thank
we'll
you.
see
Very nice.
Bye
See
bye,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
See
guys.
you.
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.